Hey y'all, this is Lydia. Happy full moon in Aries. We have a full moon happening at, I believe, 16 degrees of Aries tonight, technically tomorrow morning. And this full moon is a big one. I can feel it hard. It's dealing heavily with who we are becoming, our sense of identity, as well as the story we want to live. And it's connected to a lot of planets right now. It's actually forming a kite formation. And there's a grand trine with Saturn, Vesta, and Vesta is our heart's flame, or what we hold a torch for in our heart. Mars at 22 degrees of Gemini, as well as the Sun and Venus together in Libra, forming a grand air trine. And we have the full moon in Aries on the backside of it, opposing the Sun and Venus. And this is big energy about what takes us out of balance, what is no longer working when it comes to who we are becoming, and what wounds are we allowing perhaps to have more control or more power over us than is due. And there's a lot that wants to release with this full moon, but at the same time, it's going to require that warrior energy with Aries. If there's something holding us down or dragging our energy down, something that is giving us doubt or hesitation at the door of a new story or a new chapter in our lives, this is a big point where we can really release some things. Full moon energy is destruction energy. It is a culmination point. So this is about wrapping up old cycles, perhaps even wrapping up wounds. I'm getting on the backside that it might not be something we're consciously doing. It could be that this full moon, especially because it's happening while we're sleeping when it perfects, is there's a lot in the background of releasing and healing and things happening for us, and we're being asked to allow that to take place and to allow that to happen, and to also support it by letting go of things that aren't working anymore, letting go of energies that we don't want anymore, letting go of habits or things that just don't give us that sense of joy and purpose that it used to give us. It's time to release it, and it's time to close things out so that we can step into a whole new story and to really feel empowered and feel that sense of motivation and initiative to really step into who we feel we truly are and who we want to be. And this can be, different for everyone in terms of who we want to be. And it's not some sort of hierarchical thing of like, well, I just want to be a parent or I just want to be a partner. It's whatever you want, whatever you feel in your heart that you want, that is really lighting your heart up when you put your mind on it and you put your heart on it. That's what we're being asked to step into, and that's what we're being asked to release doubt, to release worry, to release fears, and to even release wounds that have run their course, and we're feeling that it's time, at that culmination point, we're starting to feel it's time to let it go, and it's time to move forward. So definitely watch out for victim mentality right now, especially with the full moon conjunct Chiron. And we have Mercury opposing the midpoint between Mercury and Jupiter. So this can also be letting go of illusions, letting go of stories we used to sell ourselves that just we know aren't worthy of who we are, and we're worthy of more. And at the same time, to really take responsibility for our imagination and where we put our focus and where we put our awareness and attention, and to take creative accountability for what we're creating. And the first and foremost to realize what you are creating is the feeling it gives you. When your mind goes into a certain space and it feels off or it feels deep or heavy or not light and good and vibrant, let it go, switch the script, and also be present with that, and be present with, okay, there's something here that is calling my attention, that is asking for release, and it's time for me to release it. So I'm gonna pull a card from the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle deck, and at the bottom we have the Snake Spirit, which is our gifts. It is our innate talents and our beautiful gifts that we're born with that are coming back online. Perhaps we're being reintroduced to them that we lost touch with from childhood, coming back online. And this is also tying into our self-worth and value, and knowing that we're talented, knowing that we're gifted, knowing that we have certain gifts, skills, and abilities that we were born with in order to contribute to the collective and to contribute to the planet at this time, and that we're here for a reason, and to really hone that and protect it and be in that energy. And this goes back to, again, where we allow our mind and our imagination to go, and to really take creative accountability for what we are creating in any given moment. And this is also very much about being present and to not project too much into the future, into the past, and to let certain things go that we feel, it's time. So 2 cards wanted to come out. The raccoon, creative ego fears, fear of creating the wrong thing, let it go, big theme. And the golden egg, and this is the heart chakra. This is what the heart wants, those deepest, burning, most heartfelt desires that we want for ourselves, that we know is the golden ticket. It's what we are here to do, and it's what we're here to express. And it could be many things, it could be one thing, it's different for everyone. But it's time to start stepping into those things that have that high sense of worth and value, that we value personally, that it doesn't matter how other people feel about it. It doesn't matter if no one else on the planet values it. If you value it, it's golden. And it's time to step into that and to not be so caught up in what other people think, how other people might take it, not being supported, and to really let go of those fears and to really be more in this vibrant energy and to really cultivate it, to be in it, to create it, and to start with the energy as well, and to not be so caught up in, well, how am I going to get there? How am I going to do it? It starts with energy. It starts with the heart. It starts with that beautiful feeling we get when we put our focus and our imagination on those things that we want to create. So happy full moon in Aries. I'm sending love and wishing you well.